All right, today's video is exciting. I'm bringing in a fresh and really brilliant fix for the back end jam, which I call a zombie gun for the young shooters. So let's review this to overcome some initial confusion. Okay, when you cock your gun for both of these jams, whether a BB jam up front or a zombie gun plunger jam in back, you have mostly a slack lever. But with the BB jam, your trigger still goes click. Okay, this, obviously, that's your normal sound. You won't hear that. You cock it, and it'll be mostly slack, but your trigger clicks. Now, with the zombie gun, you get nothing. Slack lever, slack trigger. And so people fixing this one in back, the BB jam's pretty straightforward. I have a video for that. But this is hit and miss back here because I was preaching, loosening the screw and holding the trigger, holding it or taping it. And that's been hit or miss for people. Some people fix it, some people don't. I want everybody to succeed. So good man was fixing his son's gun. He did it twice. He figured out to use a zip tie. Okay, and this really simplifies things because the back end jam is either some kind of malfunction with the anti-bear trap with these teeth, or it's a sear jam, meaning it's just not releasing from there when you pull the trigger. So one or two, but it's in the back. So all right, so what he came up with, we're going to use a zip tie. Okay, so you establish that you have a slack lever, slack trigger, zombie gun, backside jam. So to simplify it, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to put that through there. And by using a zip tie, let me get that out of the way. And get it really tight. There we go. And that pulls your trigger blade all the way back, is strongly held back by that part of your lever. Superior to holding it with your finger trying to tape it. This is really smart stuff. So I really commend the gentleman. So, okay. So now what's that do to your trigger on the inside? It drops your anti-bear trap if it's a sear jam. And that helps. And it just puts pressure on your anti-bear trap to drop anyway, which is what we want. Whether it's here, the jam, or here. Okay. So your trigger is firmly locked back and stable. If it's a sear jam, your anti-bear trap is down and out of the way. That's good. Okay, so this protocol we're going to follow a little bit differently with the zip tie on here. So we go at the screw, take off the nut first, and okay, and now we're going to take the screw all the way out. Now, if during the process, the plunger actually just while you're taking out that screw, some people it does do that. It really depends on how this is exactly jammed in there. It's not always the same. Sometimes it's loosening that screw, especially if you have control over the trigger. Remember, control of the trigger means control over this whole unit so that it doesn't get sucked in. Okay, some people just loosening that screw, it shoots. Other people, it doesn't. So we're going to go ahead and, for first on the channel for this fix, we're going to go ahead and just take this out all the way. And if it goes thung, if it shoots, that sound you're used to hearing, great, your gun's good. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and take that out. All right. It won't be sucked into your gun because of the strong nature of that zip tie and how it has leverage on it. And then you put it, ideally aim it down, but definitely hit it, tap it, and shake it, jiggle it, tap it hard, and jiggle it and do that. And the gentleman had good success with this plunger coming off. Okay, so zip tie, screw all the way out. You'll hear that as you tap it and shake it and jiggle it, aim it straight down while you're doing that, and you let gravity help you. This thing will go thung, and your gun is fixed. And then take off your zip tie and put your screw back in. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that to everybody. I was really excited. I hope this really makes a success rate for fixing a zombie gun. Slack lever, slack trigger, much higher, so it's not so hit and miss for people. Okay, well, thank you, and I wish you a successful fix.